But when there's somebody out there that touches a kid that's under, when you have like a 20 or an 18-year-old plus guy touching, a 10-year-old or below or a 12-year-old, yeah, the laws are lax. Those people should be going away for 20 to 30 years. They shouldn't get the opportunity to molest another child. And now, I think that the sex register or the sex offender registry is a totally separate issue. Because, of course, they are calling people, again, that are sexting each other, underage kids, sexting each other, sending each other naked pictures. They want to put them in as sex offenders. So I'm not talking about every sex offender needs to go to prison for 20-plus years. I'm talking about hardcore pedophiles. I mean, can you really disagree with that?
I really can't disagree with that at all. But I can say that the problem, and I know you understand this, the problem with most Americans is they think, oh, well, so-and-so is involved with a sex offender, so we have to get that sex offender down. We need to notify everyone about a sex offender. When the real problem you have to look out for is the people that aren't in the system, the people that aren't on any registration, that haven't been to jail. Those are the people you need to look out for.
Well, there's plenty of those people, too, and I think that the reason that you have these lax laws is because at the upper echelons, I mean, you have Tom Foley, who's essentially, a spokesperson for the CPS, of the government. And what's he doing? He's sexting a 16-year-old boy on his AIM. And he has to resign. And that's not the only case. That's far from the only case of inappropriate relations with government officials and children. We'll be back after this. It's the Infowarrior. We are back. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas right now at theinfowarrior.com. A story on this Level 6 declaration by the World Health Organization. We're going to go to a couple more calls. But on the other side of the break, I want to take calls specifically about the economy. 345,000 jobs lost, admittedly, by their own numbers this month alone. The worst the economy has done since they've been keeping records. And who's doing well? Walmart. I want to know what kind of jobs you're willing to take, what kind of jobs you've lost, and whether you're ready to bow down and join City Year or other AmeriCorps organizations. All right, let's go to Ray in Arkansas. Ray, you're on the line.
Hi, Jason.
How you doing?
Just fine, sir. My name is Ray, and I live down in the southern part of Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And I just wanted to call and let you guys know that you're doing a fantastic job with informing the general public in regard to the condition of this country and how it is deteriorating at a rapid pace.
Well,
I just wish Americans would really wake up and be able to unplug themselves from the matrix, get away from this thing called the television set, and start to learn and read about history and understand what our forefathers meant when they established this great country.
Well, we've gotten so far away from teaching real history in schools. I mean, it's bowed down to the government, and they're going to save you, and take your fluoride pill, and you can't play dodgeball. And they actually banned goggles in the UK for kids swimming. I mean, they've softened the kids up to a level that is unheard of. That with the fluoride and the high fructose corn syrup while everybody's jacked up on Pepsis and Coke, and that's what you get at the lunchroom now. I mean,
I know.
It's a pretty dire situation, but at the same time, there are people waking up. We're waking up more people on the right now that Obama's in, and I do see some people waking up to the fact that the war is still going on. That's not going anywhere. This guy just came out as a Muslim all of a sudden. Oh, all this Muslim talk was crazy talk. Do you remember when John McCain got all spooked out during the election?
Yes,
when
sir.
When the woman had the microphone and she goes, and he is a Muslim, and he just grabs the microphone. No, he's not. No, he's a good Christian man. This guy is an internationalist. He is an international operative for this crime cartel. He is a front man. He reads a prompter very well, and he's able to give the illusion that the United States is going to start working with the Middle East. No, we're not. We're going to continue bombing Afghanistan. We're going to continue to bomb Iraq. If they decide to tell us that Al-Qaeda attacked us again, it looks like it might be Pakistan or Iran. Who knows what these guys are going to do? But it's under the softer, kinder, gentler hand of a man named Barack Obama who says, yeah, I know there are people out there who question the attacks of 9/11. I know there are people out there who justify the attacks of 9/11 as if they're the same thing. If you're questioning the attacks and what really happened there, as opposed to justifying killing innocent people, as if they're the same thing. I mean, he's a slick talker. His speechwriters are very good, and he's a great executor. I thank you for the call, Ray. Let's go to John in Colorado. John, you're on the air. Yes.
Hello.
Sir. Yes.
Hello. Yeah, I'd like to give a nice police state update here from the nice land of Denver, Colorado.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, yesterday spotted at 2 p.m. in the afternoon heading north on I-25. 14, I say again, 14 tanks, I can't say exactly what kind, on the back of flatbed trucks, all Army-colored. I can't give any numbers. I was trying to take pictures with my mobile phone, but we were moving on the highway.
Well, we had a caller from Denver yesterday that was talking about Black Hawk helicopters flying in formation in Denver, Colorado. Maybe they're gearing up for a big drill there.
Daily. That is a daily activity. I heard Eric call in about that yesterday.
Well,
I commute between Denver and Colorado Springs at least once a week. And we know the belly of the beast is there in Northcom and Colorado Springs.
Well, sir, they're going to need the military once they totally cut the throat of the dollar and it's bleeding all over America, when there's wheelbarrows of dollar bills not getting you food for your family, when there are no jobs. They've deindustrialized the entire nation, moved everything to China. They have to have a military apparatus to keep the slaves in check. Don't you understand? You're a slave, sir?
Spotted with my own eyes. FEMA federalized police vehicles. Brand new vehicles, SUVs, black and white, federal emergency police.
Sir, the FEMA camps are where you're going to get cheese for your children. That's where you're going to get the tasty vaccinations. Don't you love FEMA? They don't exist now that Glenn Beck has said so, but as soon as you need them to survive, they'll exist. They'll be all too real. I thank you for the call. We're going to come back on the other side. I want to talk a little bit about this high-tech police state. Expert iPhones regularly snap screenshots of your activities. That's right. Whether you're doing it or not, the iPhone is. And on top of that, your calls surrounding the economy. It's the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas, prisonplanet.tv, Infowars.com.